Hey guys, back with All Ball Talk today with another transfer portal video. Today we're going over through Somto Cyril, the Georgia center, coming off his sophomore season. Should be very highly coveted with the amount of big men in the portal. Before we get started, we have a free Discord that we'd love to join. We're trying to build a community there. The link is in the channel bio. If you want to join, it would really help kind of build the community that we're kind of looking to build. So back to Somto Cyril. Somto Cyril, he averaged he seemed pretty good. He only averaged 5 boards a game, but obviously altering shots at the rim, and he's a really good defender. And he reminds me a little bit of Ruben Shinyalo. But Sean, what do you think about him?
Yeah, Somto Cyril spent the last season at Georgia, back to back, helped the Bulldogs to back to back tournament appearances. So yeah, I'm looking at it 9.3 points a game, 5.4 boards, 2.2 blocks. Pretty solid. I think in just about 21 minutes a game. So that's probably why I wasn't getting the rebound numbers, wasn't getting the scoring numbers because he wasn't playing as much. But I think I think whoever gets Somto, it's going to be a big school. I think whoever gets them, I think it's going to be really beneficial to their team. I mean, if you look at the Final Four this year, bigs who can block, bigs who can play really big have been pretty instrumental to a lot of these teams. If you think about Michigan, obviously Ade Mara. If you think about Arizona, they have Krivas. If you think about Illinois, they got both Visic's. UConn's got Terrace Reed. So all these good teams need a dominant defensive big. And Santos certainly is that.
Yeah, and to touch back on it, he really reminds me so much of Ruben Shinyalo. He's this
Mhm.
big, 6'11", 7 foot dude, crazy physique, a really
Yeah.
good defender.
He
Now,
plays
granted,
bigger
he
than
doesn't have the rebounding
6'11".
of Shinyalo. That I think that's a big difference.
He's probably a better shot blocker.
He is a better defender though. And that's the thing though, is like these big men in the portal right now, Somto could be looking at 3.5 million, 4 million. Like that, I mean,
Yeah.
that's insane. But that's because at a premium, you need a guy who can affect shots at the rim. And like that's why Flory Bidung got out of the portal, because Flory is a big 12 defensive player of the year. He's
Exactly.
gonna go get a crazy amount of money. So I don't know. My initial reactions is like I think he's a really good player. He's 100% going to get overpaid, but in the market that he's in, he's not going to be overpaid.
He fits the prototype of a player you kind of need. Just a big who you
Yeah.
don't need to score, but he can be a lob threat. I saw Amara catch about like 10 lobs against Arizona
Don't even
yesterday.
get me started. I hate it.
I mean, I'm
I
just saying he's a lob threat. He shoots like, he's not going to shoot a three. He's not going to space the floor, and that's obviously a weakness. Doesn't shoot the free throws well, but I mean, he shoots 75% from the field, so he's efficient. Mostly dunks, layups, stuff like that. And I mean, yeah, he's good on the glass. He's a huge. I mean, like he's just girthy. He's not like skinny like a Krivas or Amara. He's 6'11", 260, 270. Can still build that frame a little more even. So. I think I think the team that gets him is going to be really happy with him. I think he'll perform well this season. You're talking about heavy rumors to Arkansas, right?
yeah. I mean, because he was originally, if you guys don't know, he was originally committed to Cal at Kentucky, and then Cal left to go to Arkansas. Then he decommitted. So, and I would assume that Arkansas's got money. They're fueled by Tyson Foods. So, as a fellow Arkansas fan, I'm gonna be buying a lot of Tyson Food stuff. But Somto, he's kind of exactly what Arkansas needed this year.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking. I
mean,
was like,
he's
we're
literally,
missing Somto, you
but then
know?
when you pay for Somto, I don't think you can buy an A cup. So
It's true.
it's tough, but I trust Cal to get a good team going there. So other schools was it Miami, right?
Miami, Texas Tech, and
Texas Tech
Duke.
and Duke. Duke, I think they might be getting Flory. I think they're gonna get Flory, but Texas Tech, they got oil money, and Grant McCaslin's a really good coach, so I could definitely see Santo going there.
Yeah.
Um, Especially to play with Christian. I think Christian Harrison's coming back.
Okay.
I think I would assume he comes back. I know he could be a first round pick, but at the end of the day, like he can make a lot more money
Might
on
as
the
well come
bench.
back, make your 5, 6 million, and get a first
Yeah,
round pick next year.
exactly. So, um, and then Miami is kind of an interesting fit because I think they lose Malik Renew, they lose Trey Donaldson and
They got to
Ernest
kind of
Uday.
rebuild, re build it back up.
But I saw Sheldon Henderson's coming back, so that I mean, and Jay Lucas could be the next great coach.
I think he's a fantastic coach.
Yeah, especially since he's a really good. I mean, he was defensive coach. I mean, he was defense coordinator for that Duke team with Khan, Coop, and Monmon. But
He's very Indian looking. So
I mean, that's a negative if you really think about it.
no, I mean that's positive. Indian people are smart.
Yeah, how many great Indian minds have you seen in basketball?
One, Jay
Who?
Lucas,
Okay,
kind of. Think about
he's
it.
black. He's black.
He, okay, but if you look at Jay Lucas, it's spelled like an Indian, and he's got a big nose like me. So I mean, come on.
I do like the archetype of like this like smaller coach. He's
He's
a
just a nerd. It
mastermind,
feels like
former
that's
point
the next
guard.
like step. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shire. I know Shire is kind of big, or not. Well, no, Shire's big compared to the average person.
I mean, he came from Duke, so
Yeah, I mean, like look at Izzo. Izzo's tiny. Izzo's
yeah, but
small.
Izzo's got a big toughness.
That's a good point. All right, but anyway, I think I like Arkansas the best as the fit. I think Malik Thomas is going to come back too. I think that's what
Is he really?
I think he will.
Dude,
He's
I think
kind of 50-50. He's kind
Malik
of
Thomas is someone that they're not going to talk about, but he can average 20 next year, with especially Acuff gone. I
he
think he
averaged
can.
15 this year. He could
I
definitely
think
average.
yeah, if you give him the reins, he's going to average 20, and he's going to be a top draft pick.
I think they're going
He's
to
a
give Jordan
backup.
Smith Jr. The key is the offense. So,
Yeah, that's true. But
but
still,
yeah, Arkansas is. I mean, what's your favorite spot for him out of those four schools? Those are the four schools that are named
I,
by
I,
Joe
I think
Tipton.
Arkansas. I think Cal could really use a defensive. I mean, that's kind of the guy they were missing this year. If you remember the Arizona game in the Sweet 16, I mean, Arizona just got easy layup after easy layup after easy layup. They need a guy kind of like Somto to just slow it down. That's what they needed this year. And I mean, they'll have a similar prototype team next year. So it's a guy they could definitely use next year.
The thing is this a guy that could go somewhere to expand his offensive game and become an NBA prospect,
I think Cal can definitely do that.
or is this guy who's just trying to get the bag?
No, I think I mean, Somto's just a sophomore. He's got a lot of room to grow. I mean, we saw a progression from freshman year to the sophomore year and now going to the junior year. No reason he can't average double digits and average like, 7 rebounds and 3 blocks.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I would hope the rebounding numbers can go up
Yeah.
because I think that could really be a big because if he can become like this just kind of defensive guy who affects shots at the rims, like because those guys are needed. I mean, if he can become that really good rebounder, block shots, like he could be a 10-year NBA player at least.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, that's my take on it. But yeah, I think we both agree Arkansas is the spot that we like.
hmm
Yeah,
And I think if they get them, that they are set up pretty well for next year.
yeah. Um, but that's all I got for this one.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more transfer portal videos, just about guys that are in the portal and especially commitments when they start to happen. We're filming this on April 5th. The portal opens in 2 days. So I
There
wonder
you
if we're
go.
gonna see some commitments on day one. That'd be pretty
Hmm?
fun. I wonder if we're gonna see commitments on day one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right, see you guys.